So Austin versus Houston. Who do you like in this matchup, sir?
Man, I always got to root for the hometown crowd, right? James from Austin and Anthony from Alliance, Houston.
Unless it's the Houston Texans, then you can't.
Right?
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Get ready to elevate. Don't let
Out the gate, we go to the ground.
Slow it down. Keep your right hand connected to his wrist. He's going to be circling in and out. Keep your right hand
James
inside.
on top, trying to pass guard.
Stay on your side. Maintain your breath, Tony. Maintain your breath. Work that grip. You need to control his wrist, not him control you. Come back in. Come back in.
Oh. Seems like
inside.
James
Hook that knee inside.
trying to get into that.
Inside, right hand inside the knee, left hand outside. Don't let him cross face.
James slowly creeping in there with that pressure.
Yeah, Anthony's trying to create a little space, but that pressure is getting to him.
Good. Now work a left hand underhook.
Yeah, you need a little bit more separation there. Try to scoot away.
Stay on your side.
He's doing a good job, yet James stepping over his feet. He has no connection with his feet there. That's why Anthony's not able to quite connect there.
Not able to maintain the full guard recovery.
He's barely holding on to one leg. There's James
the pass. North-south, settles.
He's doing a good job of neutralizing.
Hands on hips. Hands on
See,
hips.
if James was trying to keep that the side control, Anthony would have recovered by down, I think. By
The fact
now.
that he went to north-south was able to
Yes.
Stay calm. Control your breath. Start working your right foot into your
allow
half.
him to pass.
Hands on hips. Don't let him connect. Start creating space.
I think like James trying to get
Good.
under his neck
Bring
there,
left
maybe
knee
set up
in.
some form of a neck
Left
attack
knee
Dars.
in. Left knee in. Watch the center of the
Exactly
dog
like you
stay
called it.
flat.
Darce is starting to get
Yeah,
locked.
it's just on the outside though. The elbow's not creating the choke. He needs to step his hip over the arm.
But like you said, the judges like to see the submission attempts.
Yeah, probably try to roll Anthony more on his side.
Stay flat and we're going to start
That choke
rotating
is not quite in there.
Right. Fine, Tony. Control, hands on hips. You got to
Nice.
keep him away.
There it is.
Using that pendulum escape there, but he needs to let go of the head. That's not a good position. He can
No,
get
he needs
counter with the
space.
Kimura.
He needs space versus pressure.
That's something very common that kids do. They reach around the head and they make the other kid pass their guard easier.
Well, I think it's natural instinct
Mm-hmm.
is to grab on and hold on to something.
Definitely.
Good. There's your elbows. Good.
Crossface getting established, starting to get heavy,
Tomahawk. Set it back again.
and settles back inside
Frame,
control.
elbow frame.
Knee on belly.
Tomahawk, he's on knee right. Tomahawk, dummy. Tomahawk. Push his head
Not
down
quite
with
to
the
mount
left
yet,
elbow on his
but making
heel.
it really uncomfortable through the transition.
Yeah.
Elbow to his jawline.
And we're about to get the windshield wiper over to mount. There it is. Settle.
Start jacking up your hips. Slowly, slowly. Jack to your
It's the
right.
only one
Right
really
hip start
submission
jacking
attempt at
up.
Dars.
Yeah.
You want your left
Thus
elbow
far.
in, right elbow on hip. Work your right foot out. Keep your right foot connected to the ground. You're going to start working left knee to left
Trying to
elbow.
isolate that arm to get it above his head.
Got
Sitting
2
heavy on the
minutes left,
hips.
Tony. Control your breath.
Real
Yeah,
heavy
probably
mount.
walk
Keep your elbow
walk
in. He's
the
trying to
elbow
get
on the
inside
mat.
your elbow line. Keep your left elbow tight. Left elbow tight.
Getting to the chest,
All right, start
sitting
turning.
heavy.
Just your hips, not your shoulders. Just your hips, not your shoulders.
Isolating the arm.
Start working your right foot out. You're going to start elevating one hip
2 on
up.
1. Starting to
Yeah,
separate the arm.
I like doing that, isolating the wrist to the mat, and when the person turns, you're able to
Transition to the back.
that or the arm triangle, the
Put
back.
your right
Oh, yeah.
foot back,
Roll
you're
right
gonna
into the arm
elevate.
triangle.
Bring your right foot back. Now
Flatten
lift
him
your
back
hip.
out.
Now you're
Once
gonna
again to
walk
start
right
the
or walk your
attacks.
right foot up. Okay, we got
But
130 left.
Tony's not quite in a lot of danger yet,
Bump your hip, unsettle.
but he's
Take
not
off
in the
his
best
base. Just
position.
bump it, unsettle him.
Now
Bump
he
it,
can start
bump your
pushing the
elbows.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now start jacking your right hip up. Left elbow down. Book.
See, I would like to see.
Bring elbow in.
I would like
Every
to
time,
see
book,
James
bring it
try to
in.
back his
Do not
guard
do
up a
between your
little bit to
elbow
take
and your
away a
wrist.
little bit of that bump on the guard,
Good. Start jacking your right.
and then
hip up.
walking your pressure up a little higher.
Start
Then
jacking your right hip up. Keep your shoulders on the ground.
Yeah, the bumps behind him is
Left
just enough
elbow
time
down.
to deal with
Just
the
pinning. There's no
attacks.
submission yet. He's going to win by position only. We got to start
Continue
moving.
to
We got
isolate
1
and attack
minute
the
left.
arm. There's the bump.
Good. Now start jacking your right
So
hip
you would
up.
suggest he
You're gonna
goes to
start
a high
bringing your
mount
left knee
to
or
mitigate
left
some of that
well, a
bump.
lower mount to try to get your elbow, then walk those elbows. I mean, he's not in a bad position. It's just he can't get the elbows
He
up
can't get under him.
because the guy's very strong in there, unless he isolates the elbow out like he did with Americana. But now Anthony's out, and he needs to really go for it because he's down on one submission attempt at Dars and definitely in positioning.
Back
Back up. Both athletes breathing hard. Coming
Got
down to the
15
final
seconds.
wire. Somebody really needs to make a move.
You got 10 seconds, Tony. You got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. Let's go. Get the ankle. Get the ankle. Underneath. Elevate. 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 Elevate.
James rolls into a leg attack, but too late.
In time.
Hey, we're 2-0. Maybe so. That guy's in like 1 FT or some shit.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Your decision. Your winner out of the blue corner, James Nakashima.
All right.
Decision goes for James.